U.S. Customs and Border Protection is planning to install a surveillance tower in Rochester. The agency says the tower would enhance border security. It would also mean 24/7 surveillance of anyone in the area. News 10 NBC's Erin Mahin researched the tower. She joins us live from the Rochester port of entry. Erin, what brought you to the port specifically?
Well, Brett, a U.S. Customs and Border Protection representative says they've been evaluating spots along Lake Ontario to place one of these towers. Back in 2022, they filed a proposal that would add 280 more towers as well as fix the existing ones. And since the port is located near both a Coast Guard station and a Department of Homeland Security station, it's possible that they could choose to place one here. Remote video surveillance systems, or RVSSs, have been used along U.S. borders for over a decade. Agents remotely control cameras on top of these towers, and they can spin the camera 360 degrees and even see at night through infrared technology. Vibration sensors in the towers send movement alerts to agents, who then check on whether they need to send someone out there to respond. At most, these towers can track a person 7.5 miles away and reach 140 feet tall. For context, I'm standing on the rooftop of a building that's about the same height as those tallest surveillance towers. If you take a look behind me here, this is how far you can see off into the distance when you get up this tall. I came down to Ontario Beach Park earlier today to speak with people about these towers, and I got mixed reviews. One person thought they were unnecessary and questioned why they'd place one here.
I wouldn't think Rochester would be a point that you would try and enter into the country. And who's trying to go from Canada to the U.S.? I don't think it's an immigration problem. I think it is now just monitoring your own citizens for whatever not very necessary purpose.
While someone else told me more eyes would actually make them feel safer.
So I pretty much think it's really good because, as you can tell, some people travel here to the beach and it's a lot of stuff going on. And as through the years have been riots and people getting beat up and everything. So that's a good way to detect everything. So I really feel like it's a good investment.
In 2024, there were around 450 border apprehensions in the Buffalo section. That's the part of the border that Rochester falls into. Compare that with nearly 20,000 in the section just east of us that shares a land border with Canada. Along the southern border, there's hundreds of these towers. Up here, there's only a handful, for now. Border Protection is planning to place a tower in Rochester by 2032, along with 5 in Buffalo and 4 in Niagara Falls. Reporting live at the port of entry, Erin Mahin, News 10 NBC.
Erin, thank you. In total, Border Protection is looking to add 16 towers to the Buffalo sector.